Hey guys, Christina Dawidowicz here, back with another video for you. Today's video is going to be all about hair, as my hair has not been done yet, and it's all about the hair crimper. So growing up, I always had all the hair tools. I just loved fixing my hair. I had really long hair and I just loved playing with it. And so a hair crimper was something I always had growing up. I had a blue one from Conair, and it was not made with ceramic. It was just, I guess, metal. And it wasn't a deep wave for the crimper. It was just very 90s style. So that was something I had back in elementary school. In high school, I upgraded to this, don't know what brand this is, but this is the one that I still have. So it still works, it's just not ceramic, so I don't really feel that it's really that great for my hair. But this is typically the style that you would see and look for when you're looking for a hair crimper. So it's not like a hair straightener style, this is it. With two barrels up on top, and then this deep wave barrel right there. So that is what you would typically look for. The one I'm reviewing today is from ELLESYE, or ELLESYE. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but this is it. So it looks very different from what I just described, unless you look on the inside, if I can angle that correctly. See? So it's made from the same company that made this, which I am very, very impressed with. Still use it a lot. It's a hair straightener and curler. Just open up like that, locks in place when you want to use it as a hair curler. So very good things about this. I'll link my review of this down below in case you missed it, and also if you want to get it for yourself. So I was really excited when they asked me to review this product, just because I've been looking for a new hair crimper, because this is really old and it's just, I mean, it works, but it's not the best. Sometimes this turns off when I'm using it, like because of just the way the handle is. So I've been really looking for a new one, just haven't gotten around to buying one yet until I got this. And because I was so impressed with the 2-in-1 hair curler and straightener, I had really high hopes for it. And while this works, I think you'll see what I mean when I say I'm not super impressed with the product. Before we get into that though, I want to show you everything that it came with. So it has your little instructional booklet with guides on temperature and heat settings, so I really like that. That's also what they had with the 2-in-1 hair curler and straightener. And instead of having just one clip, this one has 2 clips. And these are actually pretty strong clips, so I like that. And then it also comes with a little hand glove to protect your hand. Now you can see it says that it is, I don't know if you can see, that might be too bright right now, but right now it says off, and I'm gonna just turn it on. I have it set to, I believe, 385. So right now it's heating up. I have it set to 380 degrees, and I'm gonna set it down on this little rubber mat that came with my Dyson hair dryer. And while that's heating up, let's protect our hair. Say let's like we're doing this together, but we could be. So I'm just using the Chi Iron Guard Heat Protectant Spray. I've been using this for a long time. I really like it. And I definitely notice a difference when I don't use a heat protectant. I can smell the difference in my hair. I can smell it burning, whereas this, I mean, it really works. So if you're not using a heat protectant spray, you should definitely look into it. So right now it's at 362 degrees, so we got a few more minutes. You can really feel it. It gets hot. It gets pretty hot on the outer edge, so I would just be careful with that. It's all set, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do this side first. And my hair is just air dried. I washed it today. I wash it almost every day unless I want to keep my curls. That's just what my hair is used to. I've never had an issue with it. And my hair stays soft, so I don't need to wash it just a few times a week. I wash it all the time. I love washing my hair. I love brushing my hair too. I just love all of that. All right, so here we go. Hold it up here. And I like that they have these little rubber spots for your hand so that you don't feel the heat, because you would definitely feel it. There. And I don't know, yeah, you can totally see. There's this line that you get, and normally I would try to hide that, so let's see if that would work. And you see it again, but I got rid of that first line. It's just a very straight line. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna try and hold it up. But can you see those two, where is it? but can you see right here? You can see there's a line that goes right there. And then I don't know if you can see the other one, but I can see it myself in the mirror. And that is one thing you don't want in a hair crimper. You don't want visible lines. And normally with the first layer, like the under layer of my hair, I don't try to be too careful with it. I just kind of get it done and get those waves in there. Now if you look at this one, you can definitely see the lines. Can you see it? And when I say the lines, I'm talking about, so your hair is gonna sandwich inside and you close down on it to get the deep waves. But this outer corner, maybe I can use, oh, I have the hair clips in my hair. But your hair will also have a little indent from this line right here, because as your hair goes around that bump and comes down here, this opposite edge, this edge right here is crimping down on it too. So that's where you get that line from. And you can get that on both sides. And I was also wondering, maybe I'm just pressing down a little too hard on the hair crimper, but that wasn't the case. So right now I'm gonna do it very lightly. I'm holding it very, very lightly. And you still see that line. And it's just a line that I never got when I was using this because it's all curved everywhere. So that never happened. But I try and match up the lines and that kind of gets rid of it, but you can still see, like, I don't know if you can see this on camera. I'll try to get a little bit closer. Look, you see another line here, and can you see a little indent in my hair? Yep, you see that indent. So while using this, you need to really make sure that you match up each pattern of the hair crimper on your hair. Because if you don't match it up, then you're gonna get that line even more. But as you can see here, I'm trying to match it up and it's still there. Okay, so the first layer is done. Now let's do the last. I kind of save more of my hair on the crown of my head because I kind of decide then, am I doing a side part or am I doing a middle part? And I think you can make these strands with a hair crimper as wide as you want or even as thin as you want because it's really all up to you. And I would make sure not to get too close to your scalp just because this thing puts out a ton of heat. And you don't want to burn yourself. And I think that's, you know, this as with any hair tool, of course. And there's that indent. It's a deep indent. Like, it bothers me. Oh, look at this one. This is the indent that I'm talking about. This is it. So you see, I wasn't even pressing that hard on that. Look at that. It's a straight line. And that never happened with this. And I think it's all about the design of the product because of those edges that I was showing you earlier in the video. So let's see if we can get this deep indent out. Try and match that up. It helps, but you can still see it. You see that? This is the indent. Okay, so this indent is really bad. I just want to show you this because I was moving my hair. Like, look, you can see the indent kind of going sideways. Like, there's two little indents here, you can see, and then there's one right here. There's another deep one. Can you see it? Look at that, right there. Match that up. And you can see that there. Do it more a little softly. Still there. Yep. It's just a little upsetting because just from my experience with using hair crimpers in the past, the deeper you push down on the hair crimper, the more accentuated your waves will be. And I feel like you can't really do that with this hair crimper because you're just gonna get those deep lines in your hair. All right, so I fully deep waved all of my hair, and just from without fixing it, I just wanted to show you there's a few more indents. There's this right here. It almost looks like a double indent. I don't know, can you see that? There's one right here. It's a deep line. So I would say, let's see how much more it stands out if I completely finish my hair. So I feel like messing with your hair after definitely hides those indents. But then that kind of takes away from me wanting just that full on mermaid look, because I feel like I have to mess with my hair after just to get rid of those lines. So it's like I can either have the mermaid look with those deep line indents or have this messier deep wave look, which doesn't even feel like a real deep wave just because I felt like I couldn't press down on this on my hair for too long, or else those indents would be even more visible. So if this is a look that you would want to go for, I would totally say go for this product. But if you're looking for a nice, clean mermaid look where you don't have to mess with your hair like this after, I don't think this is the product for it. Which is so sad to say because I was really and still am impressed with their 2-in-1 hair curler and straightener. I just feel like the design of this hair crimper could have been made better to where you wouldn't get those indents on the end of each pattern that you make on your hair, because there's really no escaping it. This isn't going to be something I'm going to reach for. In fact, I might honestly just reach for this more than this one, just because I know I'm not going to get those indents. I know I can do touch-ups on my hair without getting that indent, so I don't have to be so perfect on it all the time. It also just feels like a ton of work just to get that crimped hair look, just to mess with it later, because I can easily get this same look using this and not get indents. Now, if you look at the reviews for this, you're gonna see a lot of very positive reviews saying it's great. So that also put more high hopes in me before I even used the product. And then I thought, is it just me? Am I using the product wrong? That's why I thought, and maybe I'm holding it down too tight or maybe even too long. But I've tried every method and I still get those indents. So, and knowing that I don't get those indents with another hair crimper that I have, it just makes me feel like there is a design flaw. Otherwise, every time I would use this product, I would just have to make sure I kind of mess with my hair a little bit and just be extra careful with those patterns. Well, that is it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful and informative. And of course, just because I don't like a product doesn't mean I'm not going to link it down below for you. I, of course, will link everything I like and don't like. This video is just here to show you what it looks like on me and what I think. So those are my personal thoughts, my personal opinion, but I, of course, want you to tell me your thoughts, your opinions, and share them down below. And as always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do. I appreciate every one of you who have subscribed and have stuck with me through this YouTube journey of mine. Also, I almost forgot to mention, I am now a part of Like to Know It. Like to Know It is a free app you can download. It is very, very similar to Instagram, and it just gives you direct links to outfits that I'm wearing. So for example, if I took a picture of myself right now, you would see a link to this shirt, the hair tool that I use, so it'd be this, and then also a link to my pants, which are my Spanx leggings. So it is a very helpful and convenient app to have on your phone because it lets you have direct links to everything. And it's not just clothes, it could be to a purse, it could be to shoes, it could be to hair products, which I have also linked before. And also home decor. I haven't purchased a lot of home decor yet. I think the most I've gotten are my little Valentine's Day gnomes, but that is something I soon hope to add more to later on in the future. So I'm going to link my like to know it down below in the description box, and you can go ahead and give me a follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.